Barasa, nione kelele ya Mheshimiwa Butichi, nione kelele ya Mheshimiwa Nelson Havi, nione kelele za wakili Ndegwa tafadhali.
The political ground in Western Kenya is shifting again, and this time the tremor is strong enough to rattle State House in what many are calling a new reawakening in the region. Former LSK president and former UDA aspirant Nelson Havi has resurfaced, not in the company of his old allies, but standing shoulder to shoulder with top figures from the united opposition. His appearance in Malava alongside leaders like Matiangi, Kalonzo, Eugene and Natembeya has sent a cold wind through President Ruto's camp, especially Musalia and Wetangula, who have long banked on the Western Bloc to anchor the 2027 re-election project. For months, Kenya Kwanza strategists have insisted that Western Kenya is safe territory. They point to cabinet positions, promises of development, and their partnership with Mudavadi and Wetangula as proof. But politics does not run on promises and old alliances. It runs on the ground, and the ground in Western has started speaking in a different voice. The Malava by-election, triggered at a delicate moment, has become the stage where the region's shifting loyalties are being tested in full public view. And from the size, mood, and energy of the crowd that turned up for the united opposition rally, the message could not be clearer. The region is restless and Ruto's grip is sleeping. Nelson Havi's presence in the team has added fuel to the fire. A man who once flew the UDA flag, now warming up for the united opposition, has created an image that is as embarrassing as it is symbolic. It signals frustration, disillusionment, and a political realignment that Ruto's team hoped to avoid at all costs. Havi joining the opposition convoy in Malava was not just a casual appearance, it was a statement. It said that old loyalties are breaking, new alliances are forming, and Western Kenya is not locked in anyone's pocket.
Barasa, nione kelele ya Mheshimiwa Butichi, nione kelele ya Mheshimiwa Nelson Havi, nione kelele za wakili Ndegwa tafadhali.
As the united opposition team stormed Malava, their numbers told a bigger story. The rally drew a huge crowd, packed to the edges with residents eager to hear the alternative voice. The mood was charged, the energy raw, and the message repeated across the rally. The people want change, and they are not hiding it. The united opposition framed the by-election as a test run for 2027, a battle that will show whether Western Kenya is ready to chart a different political path. And from the reception they received, they believe the tide is in their favor.
Na tunataka mabadiliko. Nyinyi mnataka mabadiliko? Harambee! Harambee! Eti mnasema namna gani?
Their candidate, Seth Panyako, has been positioned as the face of the new political awakening. He is carrying the weight of a region that feels sidelined and misunderstood. The opposition leaders made it clear through their actions and presence that they view Malava as the first major opening to weaken Ruto's control over the region. For them, victory here could create a ripple effect across Trans Nzoia, Vihiga, Bungoma, Busia, and Kakamega.
Kimirende kia Panyako, 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 Panyako. Lejikuze.
The president's response shows just how much is at stake. Instead of sending ministers, MPs, or party officials, he dispatched one of the most trusted figures in his inner circle, Farouk KIBET, to marshal support for the UDA candidate. Farouk's presence in Malava is a sign of pressure and panic. State House rarely sends its top political fixers unless the situation is urgent. His deployment is an admission that Kenya Kwanza knows the ground is not safe and that defeat here could be a major humiliation.
Watu ya mlembe, watu ya peace, hawataki fujo, wanataka ndakwa. Hawataki fujo, wanataka ndakwa. Hawataki fujo, wanataka ndakwa. Hebu tuseme na nguvu ndio wasikie. Hawataki fujo, wanataka.
The optics are not in Ruto's favor. A united opposition, a packed rally, a popular local candidate, a former UDA aspirant switching sides, and a restless region demanding political change. And on the other side, a ruling coalition scrambling to reinforce a candidate through last-minute firefight. It paints the picture of a government losing touch with the people, especially in areas it expected unwavering loyalty.
Shamatosh. Ni sawa si sawa. Si huyu speaker anaenda kusema order Ndakwa. Na Ndakwa anasema maendeleo Malava. Maji. Stima. Shule. Barabara. Wangapi wanasema Ndakwa bunge. Wacha niite mbunge wa Lukuyani anaitwa.
Political analysts are not surprised. Western Kenya has never been fully under one political command. It has always been a region that shifts depending on mood, leadership, and national direction. What is happening now is not strange. What is strange is how fast the region is turning away from a government it voted for just 3 years ago. The cost of living crisis, stalled promises, and internal party fights have all contributed to this frustration, and the united opposition is capitalizing on every crack. The Malava by-election may look small on paper, but in reality it is the opening signal for a much larger battle ahead. If the united opposition wins, it will strike directly at the heart of Ruto's re-election map. If they lose narrowly, they still send a message that Western Kenya is no longer politically predictable. And if UDA loses badly, the aftershocks will travel far beyond Malava.
Je, nyinyi mko tayari kukomboa Malava na Kenya hii? Wangapi wako tayari kukomboa Malava na Kenya yenu? Na wasifu ndugu zangu viongozi hawa. Viongozi yule Malala, yule mwanaume halali yule. Nilikuwa na yeye Magarini huko kwa Wagiriama, yule halali.
For now, all eyes are on Western Kenya. The ground has shifted, the alliances are changing, and the misfortune facing Ruto's camp is no longer a whisper. It is loud enough for the whole country to hear.
Hawataki fujo, wanataka Ndakwa. Hawataki fujo, wanataka Ndakwa. Hawataki fujo, wanataka Ndakwa. Hebu tuseme na nguvu ndio wasikie. Hawataki fujo, wanataka Ndakwa. Hawataki fujo, wanataka Ndakwa. Ndakwa ndani.